Hello, good morning. So, today I want us to talk about one of the lies that we have been told over time that has sent so many persons to their early grave. And one of such lies is the fact that men don't cry. It actually starts from childhood. When you fall down, they tell you, stand up, clean yourself up. Don't cry, don't cry. Men don't cry. When somebody beats you and you're crying, say, you know the shame. And that small boy beats you. Men don't cry. So we grew up bottling a lot of trauma, distress, pain. Saying men don't cry. Men cry. And this is one thing I will always tell any man I come across. So don't live in that erroneous myth that men don't cry. Men cry. If Jesus could cry, I think according to the Bible book of John 11:35, and it says, and Jesus wept. So if Jesus could weep, who am I not to weep? One of such instances where I wept was when I lost my dad. I cried. And I could remember somebody told me then, men don't cry. And the person said, if you are crying as a man, what do you want your mommy to do? And I told the person, said, I'm not crying because my dad died. In fact, I was so happy that I could go to school and came back, went for NYC and came back. I saw my dad alive because a long time ago, I thought he was going to die. He would always tell us, I will die, I will die, I will die. But God preserved him until when I was done with school. He celebrated my graduation. Even though I did not go for the graduation, he was happy that now he has one more graduate. When I came back from NYC, he was so happy because I was the first person in my house to go for NYC. Even though we've had some others that have gone, but he was so happy. Now, I told them then that I'm crying because there is nobody to advise me like my dad would do. I had a very strong relationship with my dad. We argued a lot. So I was crying because I knew I was going to miss those arguments, those Bible discussions, those life lessons. That was why I cried. I cried when my elder sister died. I cried recently because we lost my brother's wife. I cry. As a student, I could remember I cried. And why did I cry? I'm not very good in math. And in one of those instances, I failed one of my math courses. And it was a 4-unit course. I struggled with some, but I failed this particular one. And I cried. Because at that point, I thought of changing my department. I felt this course I'm reading, computer science, was not for me because I looked at my course outline from year 1 to final year. I had so many math courses to do. So I cried. And this was my year 1, second semester. But then I cried. But I did not stay there. The Bible says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I went under a tree all by myself. I didn't want to cry in the midst of my friends because they would have reminded me that men don't cry. I went and sat under a tree and I cried out my eyes. And I told God, if I perish, I perish. And I faced my fears head on. And here we are. You see, I so feared failure that I needed not to set an alarm to read. So this is me saying, if there's anything that has caused you pain, cry away the tears. Don't bottle up things so you will not die earlier than you should. I just thought of sharing this with us. Have a great day. Bye.